Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes, and you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for October the 31st, 2021. Happy Halloween. Let's get going. What is CTFO anyway? Well, it is a nutritional products and wellness company. Money is only made when products are sold. Secondly, it's a wholesale buyers club. Anybody can join for free and, just buy products at wholesale. You don't have to build a business if you don't want to. Thirdly, it is a network marketing business, and those of us who are pursuing it as a business get paid through a network marketing pay plan. It's really that simple. You can see that pay plan online. If you need that link, shoot me an email. I'll tell you where it is. Okay? But CTFO is about health and wealth. Our motto is shop to save, share to earn, because the more you shop, the more you can save, and the more you share, the more you can earn. All right. Weekly progress. This week we signed up 28 new members, 5 of which came in for free by mail. Now, folks, I don't like to sugarcoat things. I just got to say this. That's pitiful. Pitiful. An organization of 50,000 people, at least 500 or 600 or 1,000 of which are active, and we can only enroll 28 people in a week. Everybody who's active on autoship, etc., should be enrolling one person every single week. If you're mailing, if you're talking to people, if you're advertising, if you're promoting your business, you will sign people up for free. Now, they won't always, be product purchases, but signing people up for free is so easy. That's why this number is so pitiful. We got to do better than that. All right? I didn't sugarcoat that, did I? Our 31-day team sales volume, $42,143. We're moving back up toward $50K. Our weekly TSV to date, $8,962. The reason our sales are going back up some, shape and burn, okay? The stuff is selling like crazy. This is the last time I'll report this, but we did sell 6 deeply discounted packs this week. We now have a total of 50,251 members. Our underground profit system, we sent out 24 info packs, 17 follow-up info packs, and we had 1 autoship sign-up. These numbers also reflect the number of letters that were sent out. Now, I don't have a way of tracking the number of individual letters people send out, but I can tell you that this week I sent out over 1,100 new Underground Profits invitation letters for people who ordered mailings, okay? So we're going to have more of these coming in. You don't get responses unless you mail letters. You don't get responses to postcards unless you mail postcards. I understand that postal mail is not the only way you can promote your business, of course not, but it's a good way. It's worked for me, okay? It'll work for you. If you can't afford to do postal mail, you need to open your mouth. Anyway, let's have a few updates. There will be a postcard special for November and December. Some people think that's a terrible time to mail between Thanksgiving and New Year's. It's not the best time to mail, I'll tell you that up front, but it's also a time when most people don't mail, so your mail is more likely to get noticed. So during the months of November, December, you can get 1,000 leads and 1,000 cards for only $75. I encourage you to take advantage of that, okay? If you're mailing postcards. The November newsletter will go out probably sometime this week. I have a couple medical appointments that I have to deal with on Monday and Tuesday, but I'll get to that, all right? The shape and burn flyers are already working. I signed up a person this week and sent them a shape and burn sample. I think I had 2 come in from a flyer, okay? So the people who are mailing the flyers are getting results. If you don't have a shape and burn flyer, you need to shoot me an email. I'll be happy to create one just for you, that is with your ID and username on it, so they can go straight to your website, or they can mail it in, either one. If they mail it in with $5, they get a free sample, okay? They are working. You want to bring people in? Use the shape and burn flyers. They are working really well. My mailing list I maintain, as some of you know, what I call a Nixie list, although it's not all Nixies. It includes people who have passed away. It includes people who have sent in some kind of angry response, or people who are kind of hopelessly lost, broke, mentally disturbed, whatever. People we don't want to mail to, okay? And I trade Nixies with Zodi Data with my friend Jay Peters. He just sent me an update to his Nixie list, and so I'm updating my Nixie list today. I will take all of my names on my master list and scrub it against that revised Nixie list later today. We are always doing what we can to avoid mailing pieces to people who either don't want our mail or who are no longer there for whatever reason. Not too many people do this, but I do it, all right? And that's one of the reasons I believe that my list is pretty good. Yes, you can go get leads from a number of other sources. Some of those sources are okay. I'm not knocking anybody's mailing list, but I'm telling you, maintaining a good Nixie list and always scrubbing any new names against that list is very, very important if you want to have deliverable pieces. Last of all, today is my 76th birthday. I'm not getting any younger. And I'd like to share a few thoughts about that. A few years ago, when I first started mailing postcards, one of the guys that got a postcard from me got me on the phone, and he said, you know, I like your postcard system, and this is good, but what happens if you die? And I wasn't sure how to respond to that at the time. I thought, well, I mean, in my mind, I thought, well, if I won't care if I die, okay, that's your problem. But that wasn't going to be the right thing to say to the guy, right? So I said, well, first of all, I'm not planning on dying anytime soon. And this was like close to 10 years ago, right? And I said, you know, even if I do, you can find somebody else to help you, or you can create your own postcard system. There's a lot of options available to you. Well, I am 76 years old today. I do have some health challenges upcoming. Nothing life-threatening. I've got an arthritic hip that we're trying to figure out what to do with, and a couple of other things. My wife continues to have some challenges from COVID, and so, you know, we're plugging along, though. We're not thinking of retiring or giving up or quitting or any of those things, and I want all of you to know that. I'm probably going to do this until the day I die. I'm not slowing down. I might not be as quick as I used to be in my younger days physically, but I'm still mentally good. I'm ready to keep going. And so on my 76th birthday, I'm recommitting myself to this business and to helping other people be successful at it. All right. A couple of webinar reminders. The CTFO corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just go to ctfowebinar.com at the appointed time. I am told that Stu Finger is going to make a couple of important announcements on the Tuesday night webinar, so you will want to be there. I got a phone message from a guy, I think it was yesterday or the day before, complaining that he didn't know what was going on. And so I sent him back a message and said, here are all the ways you can know what's going on. And one of the things on that list was listen to the Tuesday and Thursday webinars. Go to my YouTube page and listen to my trainings. Blah, blah, blah. Read the newsletter. You know, do things to stay informed. If you don't stay informed, you know, nobody's going to spoon feed you. This is a business. Treat it like a business. Secondly, of course, my enroller, my friend Mike Swilling, holds his Facebook Live presentation on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And Mike primarily promotes by word of mouth, person to person. So if you're doing that, Mike is a great guy to listen to. Speaking of Facebook, okay, I know that Facebook is changing their name to Meta. That's what I hear. I don't know what the future of Facebook is. It's a big company, but they've had a lot of problems lately. So I'm just going to throw this out there. I would not put all my eggs in the social media basket if I were you. Now, Facebook also has the other, I can't remember the name of it, the one with all the pictures and videos, Instagram, that's what it is, okay? They own that one too, and they've had a lot of backlash and problems because of privacy issues. The government's on their case. They've actually, in my opinion, done a lot of things that divided our country politically. Maybe they didn't intend to, but it turned out that way. They provided a forum for people to scream at each other. I don't ever think that's a good thing to do necessarily. But if you're using Facebook, you might want to consider some alternatives to Facebook. Okay, story. What is this? This is a solitaire game that you can get on your computer. I have it on my phone. Back when I worked for the Ohio Supercomputer Center, and for that, when I worked for a couple of defense companies, I used to play solitaire on my computer during work hours. When I needed to think about something, I would sit there and mindlessly play solitaire. And why? I used to get a lot of flack for that, sometimes from my bosses, sometimes from my coworkers. And I would say, this helps me think. It actually does help me think. And even now, at my ripe old age of 76, when I get up in the morning, I'm sitting in my lounge chair and drinking my coffee. And I take a quick look at email on my phone, and the next thing I do is I bring up solitaire, and I play, 2 or 3 games of solitaire. Now, the solitaire version that I have allows you to undo as much as you want. So if you go down the wrong path, you can do a bunch of undos. You can go all the way back to the beginning and start over again and still get credit for winning the game ultimately if you figure out how to win it. And mentally, that helps me because it helps me remember what got played, where the 4 is, where the ace of spades is, or the 2 of spades, or whatever. And I tell you this story not because I'm trying to get any of you to play solitaire. That's up to you. But I'm saying sometimes people don't understand the way your brain works, the way you do things, and so they're going to give you guff about it, okay? And if you need to play solitaire or Sudoku or anything else in the morning, or do the New York Times crossword puzzle every morning to get your brain working, that's fine, okay? It's all right for you to do whatever you need to do to get yourself moving, to get yourself thinking about things. I can do this almost mindlessly without thinking about it. And while I'm doing it, I'm actually thinking about other things, like what do I need to do today to grow my business? What is on my plate this week? Okay. As I was doing it this morning, I was thinking about this session with the team. I was thinking about the newsletter. I was thinking about all kinds of things. And so I just want to point out that sometimes you need to do what you need to do to make things work for you. All right? There's no single thing that you need to do to get your brain working, or to get yourself to think creatively about what you need to do to build your business, or to change your life, or to improve your marriage, or to get along better with your kids, or any of those things. Do what you need to do. That's the point. Okay, folks. Sorry, the solitaire didn't come up the first time. Have a fantastic week. Way to go, Buckeyes. Dr. Dick, signing off.